Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video we're going to be trying a new foundation by Maybelline. It's the Super Stay line and this is a 30-hour wear and it's a Lumi matte foundation. So let's see what they have to say about it. It's a Super Stay Lumi matte foundation, delivers buildable coverage and up to 30-hour wear. It is light as air formula, infused with amino acids, gives luminous finish. Super Stay Lumi Matte Foundation is long wearing coverage. It's so airy and lightweight that it feels like nothing on skin. Super comfortable formula infused with amino acids gives a luminous matte finish. Okay. Resists sweat, water, and transfer. Available in 24 shades. I feel 24 shades, to tell you the truth, is not enough. And looking at the shade selection, there it is right there. I mean, I just think that there's a little bit of a gap. Even in the dark shade, I mean, I just feel like there should have been a few more. Any brand that launches a foundation needs to have at least 30 shades or more in order to be all-inclusive and to make sure that you have good selection. So I got mine in the shade 120, which is supposed to be, when I looked at it on Amazon, it said that it was cool, light cool. When I looked at it on the Maybelline, it said it was neutral, light neutral. So I don't know. It doesn't look like it has a lot of pink, so I think it's okay. I already have my skincare and I use a little bit of the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer, and we're gonna go ahead and try it. And let's put it on the back of my hand. I love the fact that it has a pump. It's not super thick, as you can see it's running down my hand. So let's put it on. I guess it does have a little bit of a peachy tone, but I saw Laura, my friend, I'll link her channel below. She tried this and she picked hers in the next shade up, and it looked to me like it would be a little too dark for me. So that's why I chose this one. I think it's okay. And I don't care if it has a little bit of pink. It will help cover up my pigmentation. So that works for me. I already have concealer on. I may have to touch it up a little bit. But I just created this eye look and a full face. Get ready with me for another video. So I just removed my foundation, and then I'm going to use some drugstore products with this. I don't think I'll be able to come back later and let you know how this worked, but I will leave a pinned comment letting you know how it looked after at least an 8-hour wear. Right now it is 1:35, so I probably won't take this off till around 10 o'clock tonight. So I'll make sure that I leave it on that long so that I can report back to you as to how this looked. It does feel light on the skin. It doesn't feel like a heavy foundation. It doesn't look super glowy, but it doesn't look matte either. I think it has pretty good coverage. I mean, as you can see, you can still see my dark spots, but not bad. So as far as the coverage, I think it looks pretty good. Let me see if I can build it a little bit where I have the hyperpigmentation. I'm just going to apply it on the brush. I think it looks pretty nice. It may look a little light on me right now. My face does look lighter than my neck, but by the time we're done, it'll be fine. So when Laura tried it on, the foundation did oxidize a little bit. So in a way, I'm glad that it looks a little lighter now, because as it sits on my skin, it'll probably get a little darker. And if I got a darker one, then it's probably, it will be too dark. I put a little bit of the Cora Organics oil under my eyes because it was starting to look a little dry. So I'm going to sit there, let it sit there for a minute, and then I'm going to put a little more concealer on top of it. So I love the packaging. I think it's beautiful. I love the fact that it has this little purple top. I think it's cute. Maybelline usually has some really good foundations, so I'm sure that this one is going to be just as good and it's going to have a nice long wear time. But I can't wait to see how it looks. You do get a 1 fluid ounce, And yeah, let's see how it works with the rest of the products, right? So I'm going to use for my bronzer this Hot Shot from Morphe, and this is in the shade Bronze Bombshell. So I'm going to put a little bit in the back of my hand. Please don't squirt on me. I already had my previous video of the foundation. You can't see it, but the foundation squirted on my shirt. Yeah, I always love when that happens. So I'm going to take this brush from e.l.f. This is the Ultimate Blending Brush, and I'm going to just work the bronzer into the brush. I think I need more. This is very light. I didn't get enough. But as you can see, it's a nice shade. The Hot Shot blushes are also very pretty. In case you guys have not seen them, I've shown them on other videos. This is super pretty, very pigmented. This is like a soft bronzer. But you can see it looks very pretty. It doesn't look like too much. It doesn't look orange. I think it's a very pretty shade. Still have a little bit left on the brush. We'll just use it down here. I love the e.l.f. face brushes. I'm not that crazy about the eye brushes, but I think their face brushes are really nice. The ones with the black handles. They're very affordable and they're really, really good quality. I own quite a few of them, and I really do enjoy all of them. But I've tried their eye brushes and I'm not that crazy about them. I'm going to put a little bit of this concealer on top of the oil. Let me put it on the back of my hand and go from there. I've been doing that lately and it's been working a lot better instead of going straight to my face. This is a REPHR B05. I feel like when I go with a brush, I don't put quite as much product, so it looks better. Also, the warmth of your finger will work your concealer in nice and smooth. That's better. Okay, for blush, I'm gonna do a little test. This is a new shade that Merit just sent to me. They sent me their new mini blushes. It's called La Bonbons, and you get, this is so pretty. They sent this to me in PR. You get 4 shades. This one is La Bonbon. I guess that's how you say it. I don't know. This one is Lusitano, which is like a peach. This one is called Archival, and this is like a mauve pink. It's beautiful. It's kind of neutral. It's very pretty. And then this one here is called Postmodern, and they're all absolutely gorgeous. But this one here, I have this one from Moira, and this is called the Soft Blush Balm, and the shade is Think of Me. And look, they look pretty close. So I want to try one on one cheek and one on the other. Oh, actually, this one looks, now that I took the lid off, no, one looks pink and the other one looks red. Hold on, because I think I have a red one. Okay, here we go. This one is in the shade Rouge, and I think it's going to look just like the Moira one. Merit brings 0.31 ounces and the Moira brings 0.3 ounces. About the same. Alright, so we're going to put the Moira one on the right side of my face. Alright, this is Moira. See, I can tell that the foundation, ooh, I can tell that the foundation already oxidized. I can tell that it's darker already. Very pigmented, the Moira one. But it's pretty. I just want to make sure that it's blended. Okay, that is beautiful. That looks very pretty. And that is very messy. I'm going to clean it with the Sephora Deli Brush Cleanser. And this cleanser, it works really, really well. And you can use your brush right away. And it's a little more affordable than the Cinema Secrets, which is also amazing. I own both, but I keep this one in the bedroom because sometimes as I use the brushes, I clean them. Okay, now we're going to use the rouge. Now I will leave in a pinned comment if they lasted. This one is a little more balmy. It feels like a little more oily than the Moira. The Moira pretty much dried down, so I kind of like that. This one, as you can tell, it looks glowier, but it's because it's more balmy. The Moira doesn't accentuate my pores as much as the Merit. And the Merit looks like it lifted some of my foundation. So those are things to look for. Oh, what am I doing? Those are things to look for. So absolutely, this one dries down, the one from Moira. And the one from Merit stays balmy. So I would say this one's going to last longer on the skin. I kind of like the Moira a little more, to tell you the truth. I love Merit, but I have to say that I have to give it to Moira. Now let's see the wear time. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to keep all of this on for at least till like 10:30. So that will be like a 9-hour wear test. And that should give us a pretty good idea. So I'm not going to powder over it because I want to see how it's going to do. But I am going to use a little bit of powder on the rest of the face. And this is from Laura Mercier. And it's supposed, I should have tested the transfer proof. Okay, let's see. I'm going to use it like on a part where I don't have, like on my forehead. Where's my phone? Okay, so let's clean the phone. Look at my little girl, how cute. So my phone is clean. Let's turn it off so you can see better. Well, pretty clean. Let's clean a little more. Okay, it looks pretty good. So, okay, it looks pretty good. There's a little bit of smudging there, but not a lot. It's a little bit there. Oh my goodness. So I wouldn't say that is completely transfer proof unless it needs more time to dry down. But I feel like it's been a few minutes. I mean, I went to go look for the blush and I feel like I gave it enough time to dry down. So I'm just going to powder the rest of the face. And like I said, I will let you know how the blush performed. But I have a feeling this one, the more is going to last longer than the other one. For lips, I'm using the Maybelline Color Sensational Lip Liner in Totally Toffee. I love this shade. You guys, I wear it all the time. Doesn't really go with the look, but I want to show you a product that I purchased. I'm not going to cover my lips because I want you to see the product. I love the Summer Friday lip balms. These are, is that what I call it? Yeah, lip butter balm. But Moira also has the Butter Bliss Lip Balm. Does that sound familiar? So I don't have the exact shades of, because this one, I thought this one was going to be like the shade, but it's not. The Summer Friday, I'm going to show it to you. Okay, the Summer Friday, it has like a little plastic or silicone applicator. And these are really good. Okay, I really like them. I'm not going to tell you I don't like the Summer Friday because they're good. They're very nourishing. They look very pretty, and I usually fill my lips and then put this on top. But the Moira, I'm going to show you. It feels the same on the lips. Lasts the same amount of time. Has the same kind of applicator. But look how much more pigmented it is. These are so good. And like a third of the price. See, I didn't fill in my lips so that you can see that it has pigment. No scent. Let me see if the Summer Friday has a scent. A little bit, like vanilla, but very, very light. So even if you don't like scents, I don't think this will bother you because I think if it's on your lips, you're not going to smell it at all. But look how pretty that shade is. That is beautiful. I think that is so pretty. So I would say if you've been wondering or been wanting this, try this. This is really, really nice. And if you've been wanting to try this, I would say try the Moira. I really think I like the way that this is not sticky. This is sticky. Not super sticky, but it's sticky compared to this one. This one really dried down. You can barely feel it. I think this is gonna last. But they have a lot of different shades. I have another shade here. This one is Talk to Me. How pretty that is. Beautiful. It's like a neutral pink. And by the way, I have one of these in my giveaway that is still going to be open for a week. But I included a Moira blush. So in case you have not seen that video yet, you need to go watch it. And let me see if I have a shade from Merit that is similar. This one is Beverly Hills. It's pretty close. Look, that's Beverly Hills, and that's Talk to Me from Moira. So, yeah, and I don't think Moira was trying to hide who they were duping. So I don't think it's a total dupe because the formula is definitely different, but it's a good formula. And I have worn it before, so they are long lasting, but I never compare them. So I'm gonna see if by the end of the day, one looks better than the other, but I have a feeling. So anyways, like I said, I like the foundation. I think it looks pretty. I think I can tell that it did get a little darker on me, but that's fine. I don't mind. But I think it looks pretty. It doesn't look super matte, but it doesn't look like super glowy either, which I don't like super glowy foundations because after a while, if my oils start to come in my T-zone, then I look oily, not glowy, and I don't like that. But it looks really pretty. It covered everything that needed to be covered. Yeah, I think it looks very nice. So I will come back. No, I will not come back. So I will leave a pinned comment letting you know how the blush did and how the foundation looked after 9 hours, so that you guys will have an idea, okay? All right, you guys, thank you so much for spending some time with me. Have an amazing rest of your day. I love you, and I will see you on my next video. Bye, guys.